The Fifth Wave. So The Fifth Wave is an alien invasion movie that's based off of a young adult adaptation novel because we're in the fifth wave of that shit. Now we have Chloe Grace Moretz, and then the aliens come, and there are 4 waves leading up to the fifth wave. First wave is an EMP that takes out all the electronics around the Earth. Second wave are tsunamis and earthquakes. Third wave is like the bird flu kills people. Then the fourth wave is pretty much invasion of the body snatchers with crappy romance mixed into it. And then the fifth wave is total annihilation. Alright, so among that we have Chloe Grace Moretz trying to get to her brother because her brother is in this military facility where they're training the kids to fight the alien. Which is funny about this movie, because if I explained this movie to someone in a positive light, there's enough potential to make it sound good. But potential reality, folks, it's all about execution. This movie had none of that shit. Simple fixes could have fixed a lot of things in this movie. I mean, you can pick it right out. You're like, if they had done that, it would have been better. Example, this is one example among many scenarios that could have used a fix that you will see plain as day if you watch this movie. And if you watch it, it means you don't listen to me ever. So what? There's a scene where this one recruit in the military is training with this other tough girl in the military, so they're gonna spar. And dialogue among sparring is a pretty easy way to bond characters together. It happens all the time in movies. They just do a couple hits and then it's over, and I was like, granted, it would have been a cliche-ass thing, but at least it would have been a thing. At this point, you're not even trying, you're just like, character? Let's get back to Chloe Grace Moretz and her shitty-ass romance. Oh my god, there's this one dude in this movie, hooks up with Chloe Grace Moretz, and then they start having this romance that I am telling you guys, this guy starts laying it on thick at one point in this movie. Guys, I've seen a lot of shit. I have seen some shit. This is right up there with all of it, man. This is some of the worst romance I have ever heard in a movie. If this dude was just vaporized out of this movie, the movie would almost be bearable. The moment he started laying that on, I was like, you're killing it. Stop it. Stop. You are killing this. Not that there was much here to begin with, but at least I could be entertained by the first waves of attacks that the aliens were doing. That was cool. Even the first scene in this movie was really cool. So it really sets you up to what you think could be a pretty enjoyable experience. But no, that ain't gonna get the teenage girls coming back. What is? Ab shots and shitty dialogue. Not even the ab shots. Dude, show the abs. Dude was a beefcake, I'll say. But holy crap, just don't have him talk. He's like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And the pacing in this movie. But for how long do you think you can see someone walk from point A to point B just traveling with shitty dialogue mixed in there? Not long, not for 2 hours, I can tell you that. And once you realize this movie is just sloppy ass writing, then any twists and turns they want to take in this movie, you see coming a mile away. You're like, yeah, I almost think that's gonna happen, but that's too easy. But now I know they take the easy route, so yep, no more surprises. Guys, the fifth wave was disappointing. And I say disappointing because it didn't look like it was gonna be shitty. It has a solid premise. It has great potential. It even has scenes where you're like, it's gonna save the nope. And that romance just pile drives this movie into yesteryear. And all of this stacks together, making you walk out of the movie going, I'm never gonna see that again. In fact, I'm not gonna remember it in T-1 day. Yep, already forgot. All right, so your favorite alien invasion movie, what is it? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you wanna see more, click right here to see more.